They told me I'd never wrestle again. So like the first next surgery I had, that went really well. And then they said, okay, you need to take a year or so out. So that's what I did. And then I came back and I wanted to, I didn't want to look like I missed a step. So when I came back, I was like, I'm going to go full throttle into it. And I was back for like 6 weeks before I got kicked in the back of the neck again. But I had these newer girls up with me, which was Mandy and Sonia at the time, and for some reason the producers wanted me to keep taking like the comeback bumps, and I was like, well, we have these new girls, maybe they can take the bumps for me because I am still fresh out of surgery. But then they're like, no, we think you should do it. And I was like, okay. And I didn't say no. I should have said no, but I didn't say no because I just wanted to yeah, I got this. I'm fine. My neck's fine, whatever. And so, yeah, the second kick, I remember, and there's a video on YouTube of it. And I lost all the feeling in my legs at first. And then I kind of stumbled and I fell down. Then I lost all the feeling in my arms. And you can see me try and grab Mercedes' legs at the time. And I just could not grab them. And then I remember just being completely paralyzed in the middle of the ring. And then just knowing in my head, I was like, this is it. I'm never going to wrestle again. I already knew. I was like, this is it. I'm done. There's no way. Because just the feeling in my body, it was like electric shock, and then everything went numb. And I was scared, but I just knew at that point that was going to be it. And then, the ref threw up the X, and then they started bringing out the stretcher, and I just said, I am not walking out of this. I'm not going out of this ring on a stretcher. Just give me some time. I'm sure the feeling will come back into my body again. So I'm just laying in the ring. And this is non-televised, but it is on the internet, so you can see it. But the crowd were just dead quiet, and there's thousands there, all just watching, and they're dead quiet, just watching me lay there. And then all of a sudden I start getting pins and needles, and I was like, oh my God, the feeling's coming back. So I get pins and needles, and then I sat up, and then the whole crowd started cheering, which was really sweet. They were just like, yeah, she did it. There's the girls on either side are crying, and I'm just like, and then I'm like, just take the stretcher away. I can walk out. I'll be perfectly fine, And so I end up getting out, and I did walk back, and I was so proud of myself for doing that. I was like, a lot of pride there. I was like, if this is it, I'm not going to be stretched out. I'm going to walk my ass out the ring, And I get back, and the first person who saw me?
Who?
Bray Wyatt.